You know, sometimes a girl just wants to do some fun makeup before she has to take a shower and get ready for bed. Today is one of those days. Hi guys, welcome back to another video. I am Small Archive, and today I want to try to do Arcane makeup. Specifically, I want to do makeup that makes me somewhat resemble the main character, Jinx. Now, do I think personality-wise I line up with Jinx? No, Homegirl's had a lot of stuff happen to her. But I do think she's a really interesting character, and Arcane is one of my favorite shows of all time. And as a person who is dabbled in cosplay and wants to dabble even further, I just want to try and do a fun makeup look that is honoring the art style of Arcane. If you guys remember, I did a video a couple months back where I took a makeup lesson class for a wedding that I was in, because I wanted to make sure I knew how to do some of the bare essentials, especially when it came to like base makeup. Have I done my makeup to that extent since the wedding? No, but I still think it would be super cool and super fun to try. So I still have the makeup that I purchased for that wedding, and we might as well use it before it expires. So let's get started. The first thing I'm gonna do is probably tie up the little front pieces of my hair. Now, for content reasons, I did already pre-record the beginnings of my transitions, because best believe if this turns out good, we will be milking the fuck out of this. Best believe. Also, for makeup, I'm gonna take off my earrings just in case I want to add some foundation to my ears, because I am scared that I might have tanned a bit since I purchased this foundation shade, so hopefully it doesn't look too crazy. I don't have a big major mirror behind you guys, but I do have this small Hello Kitty mirror. Say hi to yourself and to that light to make sure I look somewhat well lit. And then the scary part, you guys don't have to look at me without my glasses again. To me, it's one of those accessories that has become a part of me. So, you know, I just don't know how I feel about how I look without them. It just, not that I think I look bad, I'm just not used to it. But thankfully, I'm having not bad of a skin day. I think as a primer, I am going to put just a little bit of moisturizer. Oh wait, no, I actually purchased a primer. Let me show you guys everything that I have, because I still have the stuff I purchased for the wedding. I have a Tier Mask Fit Red Cushion Foundation in the shade 33N Macchiato. This is what it looks like when you open it. Again, it has a mirror, and it has this little like press puff, and you flip this open, and that's where the foundation is. It's in that cushion foundation. I have the Fenty Beauty, I think these are called Matchsticks Contour Stick, and let me try and not make a mess. This is in the shade 10 Suede-ish. I have the tiniest tube of Hourglass concealer in the shade 6.6 Suede. This is literally not even half a fluid ounce, and this was $20. It works good though. It worked good for the wedding. I have Laura Mercier loose setting powder and translucent honey, and I have the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So this is actually what we're gonna use first. I have a bunch of other stuff. I think like base makeup is what's most important. If you see me looking to this side, it's because I have two references pulled up. I have this reference picture of Jinx to look at, and I also have this tutorial video. It's just a short that is playing on loop. I'll link the short down in the description box below. That's what I'm using to reference. I'm not gonna do anything on the neck like she did. I'm just gonna do the face. And obviously we are different skin complexions, but it'll help me see like where she's placing everything. I think I have a decent head shape to do Jinx makeup. Like, I don't think we have the exact same head shape, but I think I have some advantages to my head shape. I'm gonna try and put me and Jinx's face side by side. Am I insane? I feel like I have a decent, if I didn't have like this, like if this was flat. But let's start with the primer first. Again, this is the primer we're using. Oh my God. Okay, so every time I put on makeup, I like to pretend like I am a beauty guru. And then now here I am, for the first time ever, I'm putting on makeup on camera like I'm a beauty guru. Oh my God. Now, I was definitely a fan of Jenna Marbles growing up, and she coined the term beautuber, which I agree is a missed opportunity for the beauty community to have used to call themselves beautubers. Like, come on. Ugh. I miss Jenna Marbles. I hope she is super tall and is the biggest, brightest disco ball the world has ever seen. And I hope she eats a vegan garbage plate every night with her husband, Julian Solomita. I hope all of her doggies on earth and in heaven are having the best life ever. My skin does feel tacky, so I think we are primed. It took me 2 pumps of this. And so then after primer, I think we literally just go in with the foundation. And I have a mirror in here too, so I might use this mirror and that mirror while I'm doing this. So what inspired this is I thought it would be fun. That is literally it. I just thought it would be super fun. Okay, is this still, I think I've tanned a little bit since this shade match, but surely it's not that bad. Surely. What do they say? You can just fix it with bronzer or something? I don't know. I don't own bronzer. Can I fix it with the contour? We'll fix it somehow. I've definitely tanned since purchasing this foundation. This is definitely, what is it called? Winter shade. Oh my God. Okay, well, we'll just say, you know, Powder's very, well, I don't want to say she's malnutritioned, but you know, if you compare the body types of those that lived in Topside versus those that lived in Zon, the Zon are very much more leaner muscle builds, whereas Piltover or Topside characters are way more like beefy builds, because obviously they had more opportunities and privileges that Zonites didn't have. And yes, I do call them Zonites because they are the nation of Zon. Don't play with me. I hope the shade match doesn't look too crazy on camera. Because I feel like it looks a little crazy in person, but hopefully with contour and everything, we can save this. But it's gonna look crazy anyways, because Lord knows I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Okay, and then what I did at the wedding and whenever I was doing my makeup with the beautiful woman that taught me how to do my makeup was after I dabbed it around, I just set it in with the brush as well. Make sure it was really into my skin. Okay, I think we are foundationized. It doesn't look too bad, right? Right? This is why makeup is expensive. You have to get a foundation for when you're tan, a foundation for when you're not tan. Okay, this is where I'm gonna start glancing to the side to see what this girl does, because I think she does her foundation first, right? And then she goes in with the contour. This is like the most important part. It's like placing it where it needs to go. So I think we're gonna use some of the stick, but we're also gonna use like probably some, I don't have a contour powder, but I have a palette that has a lot of browns. So we'll probably do some powder, some of the contour stick, but I think we're gonna do the contour stick first. What brush should I use for that? Good ass question. I also don't know if I should just put this directly to my face or not. Oh, this is where it kind of gets a little spooky, doesn't it? She's definitely putting some on her temple and around her cheek area. So from like here to here, and then like here to here. I feel like that's gonna look crazy, but again, it's a stylized look. Start blending that, I guess, but not too much, because again, stylized look. I should preface this that I'm not a makeup artist whatsoever. So if you think this is about to be like the coolest makeup look you've ever seen in your life, lower your expectations to 0. I almost feel like I need like more drama from this. I feel like it blends really naturally, and like for a normal day-to-day basis, that's fine, but we need drama. We need characterized drama here, you know? I also feel like I have to put it like on like right here. Trust the process. Or don't, because again, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't think this is really doing much of anything. Me just adding more, praying that's gonna do something. And also, Powder isn't black, Jinx isn't black, but I am. So you're probably like, why aren't you doing Mel? Why aren't you doing Ambessa? If I can do Jinx, I feel like then I can do anyone, because I feel like Jinx's proportions are already like insane, you know? So just gotta start with the hard, I guess, and then go easy. I don't know. Probably should start easy and then build your way up. But I'm a crazy person. Definitely feel like we need like almost like a contour there. Am I contouring, or am I just making myself look dirty? And then we're also gonna have highlight, which is gonna help. I'm gonna take a little bit of the product like directly from here to my brush and really work on this nose, I think. This part gotta look like really intense. Hope I'm not like wiping off foundation with this. I feel like something's happening, but at the same time, I don't think anything's happening. And I really hope I don't look insane on camera. I feel like I don't see anything in my mirror, which isn't a good thing. Like, I should definitely be seeing things at this point, I feel like. Maybe once we go in with the powder as well, that's when things will really start to give jinx. I don't know. We might just start looking at jinx and then praying for the best, low-key. I just wanted to have fun before I take a shower for bed. Is that too hard to ask? Is that too bad to want? I'm gonna start grabbing this powder. I feel like we've done as far as we can with this cream, because I think it just needs to be darker to be more dramatic, I think is what's happening. Also, I'm not an artist, so I feel like that's also not in my favor, because I genuinely don't know what to do to try and like create illusions and correct shadows and shapes and whatever. So we truly could be SOL right now. I want to go for more cool tone browns. I think this is literally just a makeup palette of matte and glittery browns, so we're just gonna be going into these matter browns. Everyone pray I don't get makeup on my shirt or pants, but I'm really just gonna okay we're gonna be blending that for a little bit into this temple contour, I guess. And then hopefully once we add highlight to things, that'll bring it together. I pray. I truly pray. Even if I don't look like Jinx, but I can give off the effect that I am some like OC in Arcane, would be sick. Any form of somewhat success would be cool. So everyone hope and pray right now. Okay. And then I feel like going crazy, like y'all gonna look at me insane, okay? But yeah, really chisel that in, you know? Okay. We might be getting somewhere now, I think. I think I put too much coming down here, but we'll just match it and say it was an artistic choice. And then just feather that out down there. Feather that out down here. Oh, feather this one out a lot. And then the nose is what's important right now. We gotta go like from brow to here. Brow to here. I feel like I look absolutely insane, but please trust the process. I beg you and plead you. And I'm not saying that just for you guys. I'm saying that for me too, because again, don't know what the hell I'm doing. Kind of just going off of vibes and what other people are doing, which may not work because people have different face shapes. So what they're doing for their face could be because of their face shape, and I'm like just mimicking them, praying that I get similar results to what they're doing. So and then she took some of that shading into her like temple area, which is definitely important, because just doing this and then leaving this flat is not what's gonna work. But I'm trying to see what she did exactly again. Don't know if that's doing anything or if that just made shit look fucking dumb. I feel like that made shit look really fucking dumb, but we are committed now. Y'all know that one TikTok trend? Paparazzi, promise you'll be kind. If this looks like something, we are going to be mimicking that. Okay. I think we are now at a point where like if I don't start like highlighting shit, I'm genuinely gonna feel like I look insane, which I know I do. I actually know I do. Kind of want to emphasize my, what is it called? Something labial fold here. The nasal labial fold right here. I think that was a bad idea, but it's already happened now. Maybe concealer can fix it. Maybe if we just do a little bit of dab of this, because it's a little bit more intense than I wanted it to be, so I should have used the cream and not the powder. And now I'm about to put cream on top of powder, which I'm pretty sure is like one of the no-nos of makeup, but everyone hope and pray that doesn't screw me over. I think it screws me over, but now if it looks bad, I'm just gonna blame my nasolabial folds. Highlight time. Let's start blending that out and see what happens. This will be my concealer brush, I guess. And let's stamp, because again, we want this to be kind of dramatic. Promise I'll be kind, and I won't stop until that boy is mine. I feel like we also should have been very precise with the placement of some of our contour. Like, I feel like putting it a little bit too like blended actually made things a little bit more worse and muddy is what's happening. So how do I fix that? Fuck if I know, but we can try. I feel like we need way more concealer like in this area, and then more contour this may be a fail. If we're being fully honest with ourselves, this could be a fail attempt of trying to do Arcane makeup. If you've done Arcane makeup successfully, comment down below all of the mistakes I made and how I can improve. I feel like I did something right in the nose area and the nose region, but like the actual like base of the face looks in fucking insane. We also have to do the cartoonification of eyes, so maybe that'll help as well. I'm gonna take not as dark of a brown around my eyes. Let me use the mirror from this because she kind of has like some darkness right under her eyes and right on her lid. So I'm gonna mimic that. I'm gonna stamp that all around because she's got some darkness like all on her lid and right tight around her eyes, I think, as well. But it's not really giving liner. It's giving that's just what her eyes fucking do. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna grab a different brush to go under my eyes. This little itty bitty brush, and kind of tight around my eye, add that darkness as well, that same brown. I'm gonna kind of stamp that around. La-da-dee, la-da-doo, la-da-dum. We might get a brown pencil to go in the waterline as well to really seal the deal. It kind of gets lighter as you get closer to the inside of her eye, so I'm just gonna put it up to like here on my eyes of this darker brown, and then probably grab a lighter brown to go through the rest of the eye. I have like a small angled brush like this. I'm just gonna go in with a lighter brown shade. I think I'm gonna go here. See how this looks. Probably a little bit more warmer toned than I should grab. Let me try mixing it with this one. Going this close to my eye is never fun, dude. I feel like that's not doing much of anything. Okay, I'm gonna try one more brown on top of this, and if I still feel like it's not doing anything, then GG's. Maybe I did something, maybe I didn't. It's GG's. I should have accidentally bought a black liner pencil when I meant to buy a black liquid liner. This is from One Size Beauty. And we're gonna tight line our eye. It's probably gonna look crazy for a second. I just looked in my mirror. Girl, you already look crazy. Actually, I need like to hold my eye while I do this, so I'll just be right back. Me tight lining is actually adding nothing to the look. Oh, actually, I think that added a lot. It's adding the dreariness, which is nice. Exactly what we need for Jinx, dreariness. And then I'm just gonna pretend like my waterline does this little point thing that hers does by just going from the end of my waterline and kind of just adding a little line there. And whenever I'm gonna put liquid on my top line, I'm gonna do a very tight line towards it and end it here instead of where my actual waterline ends, to try and give a little bit more of that pointed end on my eye like she has. I probably should have also put a little bit of white in there to give it like that that animated look. I guess anime and animated look. I'm gonna use a One Size liquid liner now to tight line the top of my lid. There we go. And now the other side. Okay. Something's happening. My face doesn't look like my face. Does it look like Jinx? I don't think so, but it doesn't look like my face. So something's going on. I think we need to do brows now. I think brows can really help this now. I'm gonna be using, I got this like brow kit, this like travel size brow kit from Anastasia Beverly Hills, which I think is actually like anti-black, but I didn't know when I got this little brow kit, so just bear with me, please. She has very sharp, angular brows that have a longer tail than mine, so this is going to be interesting because we're about to fake out some brows. Is this crazy to do? I feel like that's actually really crazy to do. I think I should have lifted it higher. Yeah, I think this is better. And then we'll cover that up with concealer later, maybe. If I had one of those like liquid brow pencils, that would really get this going. Random brow hair strokes. This is, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, man. Just let me live. Just kind of just having fun, feeling creative. Want to do something weird and crazy. The best part of it is, no one can stop me. So I should have very full, thick brows for Jinx. Should be at more of an angle. I think this side is giving somewhat angle. This one really isn't. So let's see if we can kind of fix that. Right here keeps getting itchy and I don't know why. Like this, the brows look bad. We can be honest with ourselves. The brows definitely look bad, but hopefully concealer will fix that. Everyone hope and pray. I never said I was good at makeup. I said I wanted to do makeup today. I actually think I prefaced with that I am bad at makeup. And if I didn't, here's your example now. Oh, dear heavens. Yes.
You got this dark thing on your face.
I know. I'm trying to do a thing. I don't know what I'm doing.
Your light is not bright enough. You should remove it from pink. That's why you can't see the right colors. Like your face is really dark compared to your neck.
Okay.
You saw that, huh?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing, man. I'm trying to look like a...
Hey!
We continue onwards. Do we just give up at this point, chat? Do we just give up at this point? Like, I don't think it's giving what it's supposed to give. And I don't know how to fix it. I don't know what I'm doing. I thought it would be way more fun and then it would like figure itself out, but no, this shit's genuinely hard. I think the eye area looks the best, which makes the most sense because I am best at makeup when it comes to eyes, but when it comes to like contouring and shit, I don't know truly what I'm doing. And I thought maybe I could wing it and figure it out, but I can't. And now I want to cry because I feel like I'm failing. And I'm like, girl, it's a YouTube video. Why do you want to cry that you're failing to do Arcane makeup? Girl, get yourself together. Okay, let's see if we can try concealing these brows to be a little bit thinner and in the right shape. I'm pretending, I'm gonna lie and say it's because I just put that white in my eyes, but it's really because I'm trying not to cry because I feel like a failure. For realsies. Like, for realsies, for real. I feel like I'm failing so hard right now. I feel like that kind of helped low-key in terms of like getting them to be like an actual brows width, but to look like Jinx's brows, I don't know. And again, this is like, you know, pre-shower girl makeup. Pre-shower girl makeup does not always look the best. It's like you're about to take a shower, so you might as well just go kooky beans anyway. This is, okay, I have to remind myself what this is, okay? I'm not going to a convention looking like this. I'm having fun and playing with my makeup, and I'm allowed to do that, goddammit. So I'm gonna keep doing it. Let's try and do something with our lips, maybe. I think I have a really dark brown lip liner that could be good for this. This is literally black lip liner. Don't think we need that. This is, what color is this? Oh no, cold brew. Wait, is this like the cold brew? Like the cold brew everyone like was looking for? Because this is kind of old. I don't know. And then this one is Alien, because that's black. And then this one is the Line Loud Rebel Kind. I think I'm gonna try let me try the cold brew. She does have a little bit of like a rosy pinkiness to her lips. Also, if I was like drooping down during the video, that's because this chair is kind of buns. I think my lips are already like similar in shape to Jinx's, thankfully, but I do suck at lining my lips. Okay, and I think I do want to mix this a little bit with this browner color just to give it some dimension. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. So I am rubbing wood to try and get some product in here. And then I need like I used to have a lipstick that was like, would have been the perfect color for this. But now all I ever have is freaking glosses. I have a black liquid lipstick, Jesus Christ, from NYX. I think the best thing I have is this like Korean lip gloss that looks darker than it says it is, I'm pretty sure. So let me try. Yeah. Okay. The contour is just kind of a lot, I feel like. Like the nasolabial should not have been added. It should have been added more like, hopefully I remember which shade it was in here, because I am actually gonna add a little bit more. Day's nearly finished. Master got me working. Ooh, Sunday master set me free. Maybe with some TikTok filters, this will look kind of good. I don't know what I'm doing, gang. Do you know what I should be doing? Are you yelling at the screen telling me, stop contouring, add more highlight? You're probably right. Let's keep playing. So I think I need to add a highlight from like here to here, here to here. I'm looking at like where's bright on her face. So that way I can mimic that. I wish I had a beauty blender, but instead we will use this. Oh no. We'll fix that later. I fear this might have fucked everything up. Like, I think it was bad, and this just took it from, like, bad to worse. We might just start wrapping up after this point, man. Let's just start putting on mascara and shit and call it a day. Because I don't even want to know what I look like on camera right now. I bet you I don't look like her. I mean, we're already fucked up, so we might as well just see if we can fix the fuck up a little bit, am I right? Like, this is connecting it all together now all of a sudden. I don't know. I think I was just overly ambitious. All right, let's try putting on some mascara and then call it there, I guess. I really thought things would come out like pretty okay, but I think it looks pretty buns. But I guess that's fine. I guess that's okay. She's a cartoon character anyway, so trying to look like a cartoon character is pretty hard. Like, I just look bad. I just look dirty. I just don't know how to fix this. I just truly don't even know how I would fix this. Okay. I'm gonna see what I look like. I think it's safe to say that I look like absolute ass. I look nothing like Jinx. I'm damn near uncanny valley. Part of me wants to burn this footage and let no one on the internet see how I look right now. But guess what? That's what pre-shower makeup is all about. Am I fighting tears right now? Yes, because in my mind, I was like, yeah, it could turn out kind of bad. I don't think I could have ever anticipated it looking like it does right now. Like, I have it pulled up on my phone, right on my watch, so I like,
ugh. Brother, ugh.
I'm damn near the James Charles meme. Hi, Shatosh! So that was an epic fail, and I don't feel like trying again tonight. You know what? I'm glad I tried it all, because now I no longer have the false self-confidence in my makeup abilities anymore. I know where my abilities lay. And I will not be trying to think I am better than I am ever again. And now I know where my starting point for learning is. Maybe I just lucked the fuck out at that wedding because I thought I looked really cute. I don't know. Well, thank you guys for watching me completely fail at doing this Arcane makeup challenge. It's not even a makeup challenge. People literally do this and end up looking like they're straight from Arcane. I look like I'm ashy and dirty at the same time. So that's fun. If you have ever had a major makeup fail, please tell me about it in the comments. Maybe something happened while you're getting ready for prom. Maybe you too were doing something more creative, like for a cosplay or Halloween costume, and it turned to shit. Tell me about it in the comments so I feel better about what I currently have on my face right now, because I feel like a clown. But anyways, thanks for hanging out with me while I attempted this, and I will see you guys next week for another video. Well, goodbye. Let's wipe this shit off.